Hello, my dear students. Now we are going to discuss lines and angle exercise 6.3 third problem onwards. Third problem is given line AB and DE are parallel and a triangle BAC at A 35 degree CDE at D 53 degree. Find DCE. So, what thing we needed to understand here in the triangle DEC, one angle we know that. The question is triangle DCE at D 53 degree, at C we need to give angle, we need to find that angle at C. If you have the angle at E, that is DEC, we know that means using the sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So two angle you know that, using this we can find the third angle. For that the clue or hint is given AB and DE are parallel lines. So what we can understand, at A 35 degree given, no, so at E 35 degree and E at E or alternative interior angle. So that is at A BAC angle or BAE angle 35 degree. So CED also 35 degree. So because in this two line AB and DE, the two lines are parallel, no, so 35 degree at A, at E also 35 degree. So now we have two angles. So using the sum of the interior angle of a triangle, we can find the third angle. So now we are going to solve the detailed answer. So for that, given is AB and D are parallel symbol we need to write. So at A, that is angle BAC equal to 35 degree and angle CDE equal to 53 degree. We need to find the value at C, DCE. Right. In the figure given, no, at A, BAC and at E, CED or alternatively interior angle. So angle CED equal to 35 degree. Right. From the figure we can conclude that triangle DCE at D at C at E, that is DCE plus CED plus CDE. In this triangle DCE at D at C at E, sum of these three angles is 180 degree. Now we know that at D 53 degree, at E 35 degree. So now we need to find only DCE. At C we need to find. So angle DCE plus 35 degree plus 53 degree equal to 180 degree. So therefore DCE equal to 180 minus 88 degree. Therefore at C, that is angle DCE equal to 92 degree. That's all. Right. So here you used alternatively interior angle and sum of the interior angle triangle is 180 degree. Using this two condition you proved this problem. Right. Now next problem. In the given figure, if lines PQ and RS intersect at point T such that angle PRT at R 40 degree, angle RPT at P 95 degree and TSQ 75 degree, everything given. So we need to find SQT, right? Now SQT, that is at Q we need to find. So consider the triangle SQT. Here 75 degree is given. At T, in the triangle SQ2, at T you have angle, means Using the sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Using this we can find the unknown angle. If you have two angles, we can find the third angle. So in what way we can find a T angle? Now consider the triangle P or T. Two angles given. So you can find the third angle using sum of these two angle plus third angle equal to 180 degree. Sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Using this you can find the third angle. So T, if you have T in the triangle P or T, in the triangle SQT, how can we use this T at angle T? Vertically opposite angle. So using this two angle, you know that, then automatically you can find third angle, right? Now we are given that P or T 40 degree or PT, everything we can write. Now in the figure P or T or TP, sum of the angle, or TP, sum of the angle 40 degree 95 degree at T or TP equal to 180 degree. That is P or T plus RTP plus RPT equal to 180 degree angle sum property. Now substitute 40 degree and 95 degree. So unknown value angle RTP. So RTP plus 135 equal to 180 degree. So angle RTP equal to 180 minus 135 degree. So that is 45 degree. So we can conclude that RTP equal to 45 degree. So using the vertically opposite angle, RTP equal to STQ at T, both triangle intersect at T. That is the triangle PRT and the triangle SQT intersect at T. So that is vertically opposite angles are equal. So in this triangle STQ equal to the same 45 degree. Now in the triangle, the given triangle STQ, angle S you know that, angle T you know that, you can find angle Q by using the sum of the angle property. So that is given. So finally you can conclude at Q SQT at T STQ at S TSQ angle equal to 180 degree. Substitute the 45 degree and 75 degree angle. So that is SQT equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree. So SQT equal to 60 degree. Right. So here you used two things. One is sum of angle property, sum of angle sum property at T. Next vertically opposite angle. Then third one also angle sum property of the triangle SQT. Right. Now consider next problem. In the figure, PQ is perpendicular to PS. At P it's perpendicular given, and PQ is parallel to SR also given. At Q, SQR 28 degree, QRT 65 degree, everything given. Now find the value of X and Y. So consider the triangle PQS or the triangle SQR. Here the unknown value is given in the triangle PQY, but one angle is given at P 90 degree. So X and Y we need to find. Now how can we find X and Y? Directly by using the next triangle. So 65 degree is given, that is exterior angle is given. If exterior angle is given means we need to think about one exterior angle is equal to sum of two opposite interior angle. That is sum of these two interior angle. No. So here 28 degree, one interior angle is given of the exterior angle 65 degree. So using the sum of two interior angle, opposite interior angle equal to exterior angle. Using this we can find another angle at S. In the triangle SQR, we can find the angle S, that is QSR or RSQ. At S we can find another angle. If you have this idea, automatically we can find X value. Why? PQ and SR are parallel, no? So alternative interior angles are equal, right? If you have X value, then automatically in the triangle PQS, X value we know that one angle. At P it's 90 degree given. So using the angle sum property we can find third value, that is Y. So this is the idea to find this problem. So write the given condition, that is given, no, we know that if the side of the triangle is produced, then the exterior angles so formed is equal to sum of the two interior opposite angle. So that is, in the figure we can conclude that SQR plus QSR equal to QRT, that is 28 degree plus QSR equal to QRT. So 28 plus QSR equal to 65 degree. Substitute, that is QSR equal to 65 minus 28, 37 degree. So from this figure we can conclude that X and QSR are alternative interior angle, that is 37 degree. So X value 37 degree. Now come to the next picture, triangle PQS. So at Q we have PQS, at S we have PSQ, at P we have QPS. So sum of these three angles is 180 degree. Substitute QPS 90 degree and X value 37 degree. So X plus 37 plus 90 equal to 180, angle sum property. So finally X plus 127 equal to 180, so X equal to 53 degree. So here you used the idea exterior angle equal to sum of the two opposite interior angle. Next, alternative interior angle. Third one, angle sum property of the triangle PQS. Right. Next problem. In the given figure, the side QR of triangle PQR is produced to a point S if the bisector of PQR and PRS meet at T is given, then prove that angle QTR equal to 1 by 2 angle PQR, QPR. So you needed to compare these two triangle, and also you needed to tell about at T and P the relationship. So write the given condition. So try to write in the triangle, first triangle QTR, in the triangle QTR angle QTR value, and in the triangle QPR angle QPR value, and use the condition bisector, angle bisector. At R also angle bisector given, at Q angle bisector also given. So use these two condition. So now write in the triangle QTR, TRS is an exterior angle. So one exterior angle is equal to sum of two opposite interior angle, the property you are going to use. So write this thing. So QTR plus TQR equal to TRS. So in the triangle QTR, TRS is an exterior angle. So this TRS equal to QTR plus TQR. So okay, now we need QTR. So write QTR equal to TRS minus TQR. Now come to next triangle QPR. Now just you need to write in this, and from the figure we can conclude that triangle not QTR. You need to write QPR. The same sentence it's repeated, just change at TP, that is Q in the triangle QPR, PRS not TRS, PRS, the same line repeated. Now you need to change this, in the triangle QPR, PRS is an exterior angle. So next is given directly, that is at R, that is QPR plus PQR equal to PRS, that exterior angle. So PRS, no exterior angle, PRS equal to QPR plus PQR, right? Now you are going to use the bisectors. At R, at Q, bisector given, no? So you need to write QT at RT or angle bisector of triangle PQR, of angle PQR and PRS, no? So now just you are going to use PQR equal to 1 by 2 of, 2 times of TQR. Substitute PQR equal to, because angle bisector, that is 100 degree, means PQR 100 degree means TQR is 50 degree. So you need to write in the place of PQR, write or substitute 2 times of TQR. Why? We need to compare at P and T angle, that's why change this one. Similarly, at R, PRS and TRS relationship given bisector, that is PRS equal to 2 times of TRS. So at Q at R, bisector given, no, substitute that bisector value, that is the meaning. So now you get QPR equal to 2 times of TRS minus 2 times of TQR. Now 2 is common, no? So 2 into TRS, angle TRS minus angle TQR. Now what happened, and the first equation compare, just QPR equal to 2 times of TRS minus TQR. So QTR equal to TRS minus TQR. QPR equal to 2 times of TRS minus TQR. Compare these two things. So substitute TRS minus TQR equal to QTR, that is QPR, angle QPR equal to 2 times of QTR. Now we need to prove in the form of QTR, no? So that is angle QTR equal to 1 by 2 of angle QPR, right? In this problem you considered two triangles. One is QTR, another one is QPR. In this QTR you write the exterior angle sum property. Exterior angle equal to sum of two opposite interior angle. Similarly, in the triangle QPR, the right same thing. In the second triangle, that is in the triangle QPR, you introduce that angle bisector at Q, at PQR, TQR is 2 times, at R, PRS equal to 2 times of TRS. So use this thing. After that, compare the first one and the second one, you may get the answer. Thank you.